if you are a bit old school, you might be wanting to watch some movies on TV.
Remember TV? That was a thing. It's still a thing.
The
We have them in our homes.
Yes, and we have a 7-day guide to all of the big movies that are out this week, and we're going to kick off on the Saturday, so that's when we start this, so tomorrow, with Dirty Dancing, 5-star, 7 o'clock.
You've got to love Dirty Dancing. I mean, it's not...
Take me back to Kellerman's.
Well, I say, I didn't like Dirty Dancing for the longest time. It's only like this last few months.
Because you are
that I
not
started
a
liking it.
teenage girl.
Well, I'm not, but I know women who, will merrily tell me about how, as children they just wanted to be baby.
Or wanted to be with Patrick Swayze.
Or wanted to be with Patrick Swayze, which is all sorts of
I will carry a
terrifying.
watermelon for him.
I carried a watermelon. So Dirty Dancing, of course.
Iconic.
Story of Baby Houseman goes to the Kellerman's Resort in the Catskills.
And she learns all about growing up.
They fired you anyway because of me.
And if I leave quietly, I'll get my summer bonus.
So I did it for nothing. I hurt my family. You lost your job anyway. I did it for nothing.
No, not for nothing, baby. Nobody has ever done anything like that for me before.
You were right, Johnny. You can't win no matter what you do.
You listen to me. I don't want to hear that from you. You can.
I used to think so.
Swayze.
I mean, if anyone goes on a summer holiday and meets someone that looks like Patrick Swayze in this film,
Yeah, I mean, I'll never get
lock
over
up your daughters.
Yeah, he's so much older than her as well. It terrifies me.
Oh, stop.
But I actually bought the Kellerman's t-shirt for someone for Christmas. See, I'm nice like that. But so
FYI, that someone was not me, and I'm disappointed in you right now.
I gave you peace and love. I just figured that
Yeah,
would.
you did.
Okay, so yes, I mean, Dirty Dancing. We'll go from Dirty Dancing then to one of my favourites.
One of my favourite
Oh, really?
films.
Is it?
It is the one film. When I got rid of my DVD collection,
Yeah.
I had to keep it.
Oh, God. Okay, so Sunday afternoon, Channel 5, 10 to 4, so 3:50, and it's Robert Zemeckis. I did not know he directed this.
Did you
for a long
not?
time. I didn't.
Oh.
Because I saw it when I was about 9 years old. I barely knew who Zemeckis was.
I kind of watch this every couple of years.
I do now.
Have we told
yeah.
them what it is?
Oh, so it's Death Becomes Her, starring Meryl Streep, Goldie Hawn, and bloody Bruce Willis.
And Isabella Rossellini.
Oh, and Isabella Rossellini. I'd say it's about a failed actress, sort of washed-up actress, played by Meryl Streep. She loses her husband to his former flame, who used to be fat and decrepit, and now has come back young and hot, looking like Goldie Hawn.
And she wants the secret as
She
to how
wants the
she's done it,
secret,
and
and
it's not Weight Watchers.
You must make me a promise. The secret that we share must never become public. You may continue your career for 10 years of perfect, unchanged beauty. But at the end of that time, before people become suspicious, you have to disappear from public view forever. You can retire, you can stage your own phony death, or, as one of my clients simply said, I want to be alone. No, she's not. Wow.
That's right, it's a magic potion. With Isabella Rossellini there. I mean,
know.
Wow.
She is so sexy in this.
I know. I mean, again, for the longest time, I did not know that was Isabella Rossellini.
Did you not?
And, oh, wow. I mean, she's really something in this film.
So this, I mean, everything from the incredible effects of the time. It's 1992.
92. Those effects, though. I mean, hold up.
Yeah,
A lot of them
amazing.
still hold up the shotgun. There's a shotgun
The
hole
twisted
through
necks.
one of them. And,
yeah, it's all brilliant. But the humour.
Yes.
This, Bruce Willis, Meryl Streep, and Goldie Hawn. This is a triple threat of brilliant actors playing comedy so well.
yes.
You won't get this with a group of actors playing a comedic role in this day and age. You just can't do this, I don't think, on this level. Back in the 90s, it kind of worked.
I feel like this is the kind of thing that if you tried to do it now would wind up becoming like a Seth Rogen vehicle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, whereas this kind of plays it. This is what mainstream comedies used to be in the early 90s.
Also, the technical feat of this really does blow your mind because of that time. You know, now we'd look at someone twisting their head or having a hole shot through them as just standard in a movie. It's like, oh, okay, well, how much money did you throw at that one?
Exactly.
Back in the day, I would love to watch a movie like making
of
of movies love this one.
So, on to Monday then, 5-star, 11 p.m. One of my favourite comedies of the 2000s. It is Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, a.k.a. Harold and Kumar Get the Munchies, the first of the Harold and Kumar trilogy that culminates in one of my favourite ever Christmas movies. It is the story of Cal Penn and John Cho, who get baked one night and set out for that perfect burger at White Castle. And, of course, along the way, stop off to introduce Anthony Anderson in a cameo as the drive-thru manager of a rival burger chain.
As a Burger Shack employee for the past 3 years, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that if you're craving White Castle, the burgers here just don't cut it. In fact, just thinking about those tender little White Castle burgers, those little itty-bitty grilled onions that just explode in your mouth like flavor crystals every time you bite into one, just makes me want to burn this mother down. Come on, Boogie, let's burn this mother down! Boogie, let's burn this mother down! Let's burn it! So, you guys maybe should just suck it up and go to White Castle.
Burn it down. I love me some Anthony Anderson.
This isn't the one. I think I'm thinking of like Dude, Where's My Car, where they're ordering at a drive-through.
Oh, that is
with the clown.
And then is that
And Then?
and then
And No, and
that's
Then.
that one. Yeah, that's that one.
I've never watched these.
Watch these. They are. I mean, the second one is the most.
Is this
divisive.
a stoner movie?
It is, but at the same time, there is something kind of lovably Bill and Ted about it as well. I
Okay.
think at the same time. Although, for a more traditional comedy, we shall of course go to Tuesday at 10 p.m. on ITV4. I'm sure you must have seen this in your childhood.
Yeah, National Lampoon's European Vacation. I'm just sort of casting my mind back as
This
to
was
whether.
the second one. This is the second in the National Lampoon series that began with Vacation, and I think the third one is Christmas Vacation.
What was it that they were all talking about on the Cleaning Up the Town documentary that they'd all worked together on before?
Saturday Night Live.
No, it wasn't Saturday Night Live.
Stripes. A lot of them had worked on
There's
as well.
a lot, yeah. So again, like with National Lampoon, there's a lot of great talent that comes out of like these kind of movies, and I think that's what keeps it iconic in a way. But the second one, does that play out well?
More or less the same as the first one, except instead of going across America this time, they're going across Europe. To be honest, a lot of this ground got covered again in Eurotrip in 2004.
I have seen Eurotrip.
but this doesn't have Scotty doesn't know.
Okay.
So, I mean, it is great, though. Chevy Chase, still a blast.
Yeah.
And speaking of a blast...
Chevy Chase, sorry, not aged well.
No, he has not. Although I like the title of his biography, which is I'm Chevy Chase and You're Not.
Oh, nice.
Yes, great for
Tell
him.
it how it is. So that is ITV4, 10 o'clock on Tuesday.
Take me to Wednesday, Miss Perfect.
Well, no, Get Out.
Oh, it's a classic.
Oh, sorry. Film 4, 9 o'clock. I'm amazed that this is on Film 4 already.
Yeah, well, it's been high profile. We've had Us since. I think the attention now is very firmly on Us. It's had its run on Sky Cinema. It's won every award it could possibly win, short of Best Picture, which I will argue it deserved last year.
100%.
It's a great movie. It is, just busts.
Great acting from Daniel Kaluuya.
Going clear, but for my money, it's all about Bradders. It's Bradley Whitford.
So how long has this been going on, this thing? How long?
4 months.
4 months.
5 months, actually.
She's right. I'm wrong. Attaboy. Better get used to saying that.
Please, I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. She's right. I'm wrong. See?
Does he have an off button? This is exhausting.
I know. And I want to give you a tour.
Can you, like, unpack first?
You want to unpack? Before the tour?
Bradders, ladies and gentlemen.
Bradders, okay. But to be honest, this one, I mean, you will have heard it around last year's award ceremony? I think it was, wasn't it? It kind of kicked off through that, and to be honest, it was groundbreaking because of all the right reasons, having, more people of diverse sort of cultural backgrounds being nominated. Jordan Peele,
Exactly. What a debut. I mean, we don't think about this because it was only 3 years ago, but Jordan Peele was a comic. He was a comedian. Nobody knew he had this in him. Now we think of him as the great intellect.
Yeah.
As one of the best writers around.
Well, I actually have to say, before all of this and before us, I had no idea who Jordan Peele really was.
I was a big Key and Peele fan, which is one of my sort of favourite comedies the last few years was the Key and Peele show. A lot of which is on YouTube. They specifically designed it.
I quite like the fact that I thought he came out of nowhere.
I would thoroughly recommend checking out some of Key and Peele. And there are some absolutely amazing sketches.
Yeah. Now, we've got not one but two Bruce Willis films.
No. Oh, yeah, we have. Sorry.
Yeah, don't look at me like that because you're making me
We have. Our second.
check my knowledge there. But Thursday sees The Last Boy Scout come back on our screens, ITV4, 11:10 p.m. Late timing for this. It should be earlier.
I know, but you know what? It is on earlier in the week, and it was on later at night. So I thought, when I saw it was on an hour earlier, I thought, I'm going to have that. Last Boy Scout, in which Bruce plays Joe Hallenbach, a down-on-his-luck, borderline alcoholic private detective who teams up with a disgraced NFL linebacker played by Damon Wayans to solve the murder of Halle Berry. And we've got a clip of Bruce Willis discovering Bruce McGill boning his wife.
Look, Joe.
Keeping it warm for me, Mike?
Easy. Don't do nothing dumb.
How was she? On your finger scale, how was my wife?
It just happened, Joe.
Sure, I know. It just happened. Could happen to anybody. It was an accident, right? Whoops. I'm so sorry, Mrs. H. I guess this just isn't my week.
Joe, put the gun down, please.
Oh, yeah, the gun.
Lovely.
Yeah, Shane Black writing and directing, absolutely great movie. So many one-liners. A bit of a bomb when it opened, but I think when it hit DVD and earlier than that video and then DVD, it did become a bit of a cult thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely worth checking out. I love this movie so much.
Sort of vintage Bruce Willis, isn't
Vintage Bruce.
Yeah, I love it. Right, now next week sees the launch of the newest Bad Boys. Bad Boys for Life. They will probably do a better rendition of that than
I'm
we
sure
will.
they will.
But to lead you into that, on Friday night on Sony Movies at 9 o'clock is Bad Boys, the original.
Oh,
Bad
the
Boys,
original
Bad
and
Boys, what
best.
you gonna do?
And of course, I mean, one of my favourite moments in the film. I mean, we had a difficult time finding a clip for this, by the way, because there is so much foul language in Bad
Just
Boys.
the way I like it.
Here's Will Smith putting a gun to Michael Imperioli's head.
What's up, Joe?
What? You pulling a gun on me? You guys are cops. I can't believe this. I should turn you into hard copy. Put your ass on the TV set.
Yo, what are you doing, man?
I got
this. Jojo, I got 15 bullets in this gun.
Mike!
And I swear if you don't start talking to me, I'm gonna fill your lying ass full of some hot Now, what's up?
Mike! He's a former ganja-smoking motherfucker. He ain't worth it. Do you want something? I'll bust your ass, too.
So sad. You on your own, Jojo.
Just a gentle rom-com then.
Just it is a bit. I mean, I love this film so much. It is iconic. And it was iconic pretty much from the minute it came out.
Yeah.
I mean, with the great pairing of the two of them, Martin Lawrence, Will Smith. Taylor Leone was just a goddess in my eyes.
Oh, I love Taylor Leone. And where is she now?
Married to one of my heroes.
Who?
David Duchovny, yo.
Oh, yeah, she's still married to him. I thought they got
think so.
divorced.
Did they get divorced? I hope they didn't. I was so pleased for him. He deserved
I could be
it.
wrong. It's just my celeb gossip knowledge.
Yeah,
Could be totally wrong.
Double D, baby. He got the tear. But, and then he got to be in Californication, so that man literally lived the dream.
Yeah.
I mean, what's left to say about Bad Boys? It was so good they made a sequel, and then that was so good they made another sequel a couple decades later, which we get to review next week.
I'm excited.
Can't wait for that. But of course, Bad Boys 1, Sony Movies, 9 p.m. Good week. I think.
Good week. Yeah, good week for TV. Really good week for... I mean, it's kicking off 2020 in both cinema and at home in a really positive way. I think
we're
it's...
rocking it.
Yeah, we're rocking it.